Good morning, everybody. This is the day that the Lord have made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. I'm Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the author community, the Book Business Bosses, helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. So I don't know whether it's sunny there. I don't know if it's raining there. And I'm praying for all those that in Japan and around the world with different kind of weather. I know there's a typhoon that came through, and looks like rain may be coming in the area. So I'm praying for each and every one of you, whether the storms of life or the storms of the weather, whatever is going on in your life, that God continue to keep you and bless you and prepare you for what's next. Some things are unexpected. Some things we had no clue about. 2020, if that taught us anything, it's about preparing for next and being prepared for the things you really don't prepare for. But you have to make provisions for that. This is a life's journey. And when I was looking up in scripture, I didn't have a specific scripture in mind, but there are actually in the King James Version of the Bible, there are exactly 98 places where it talks about a journey or journeyed, or because the children of Israel are often living in tents and moving from place to place and continue to move. Now, let's just be honest. God is a moving God. He's the same yesterday and forever, but he's always in constant motion, not to change his nature and change who he is, because all power is his, all knowledge of his, all wisdom is his, he's ever present, but he's not standing still. He's not sitting still. So preparing for what your next is and what's going to have to happen next, especially if you're on the if you're walking out your purpose and plan in faith, you need to ask him. So the first thing is you need to pray. There are several scriptures in the Bible that talk about we're praying for God's approval, or the time where you go to the prophet. At that time, now we can just go to God for ourselves because we have that opportunity. But there are opportunities, there are times where you need to go and think, okay, I'm not quite sure of my own relationship. I may need to go and have somebody else join me in prayer and join me in seeking God. And prayer partners are essential and very private and personal, and pick them wisely. But at the end of the day, you're still going to need that peace and everything and the approval from God to move forward. Because when the prayer partner is doing what they're doing and family's doing what they're doing and everybody's got all those kinds of things going on, you're still going to need God's approval for yourself. So stopping, pausing, praying, and asking God, which direction should I head? What is my next? Because remember, he knows everything from the beginning and the end. Now, he's not going to tell you everything. Sometimes if you're like me, he just says, keep going. You're on the right track. You're like, well, what's going to happen next? He's like, no, I'm not telling you that. I want you to walk by faith and not by sight. So number one, got to pray for God's approval and say, okay, if I'm on the right journey, yep, hit this now. I did this. I'll be completely transparent. I did this recently asking for a prophet. So Pastor Ruth and Prophet Ruth Wilson, we were talking about books, and I published her books and whatever. And I said, I'm really thinking about launching a book club. She goes, yeah, the Spirit of the Lord says you need to wait on that. And that's for next year and not for this year, because you don't want to get too much on your plate. And when she first said it, I'm like, well, I can launch a book club if I want to, if I went in my own flesh and attitude. But then I said, no, we want God's approval. And if the prophet says wait, it's best to wait, because that means doors are going to be open, ways are going to be provided, and we need the supernatural. I don't need to be fighting a fight that I don't need to fight. And if I decided, I'm going to launch this book club anyway, I got the logo, I got tons of books, I can do it. Yeah, but I don't have God didn't kiss it and approve it. So I'm stopping. I got the logo ready. I got everything ready, but it's not 2022 yet. So I got other stuff I got to do. And I need God's favor. I don't want to be fighting against something and making my life harder. When in actuality, 2 months later, after she told me that, I stopped everything. Even the people who were going to work with me, I said, oh, let's put that on hold. God says not until 2022. And the other person says, we listening to the Lord. Let's go with the Lord. I was like, yep, me too. And so after we did that, now I've got all kinds of other opportunities that are coming because my plate is freed up for something that might have been a burden rather than a blessing. It might have been something that would have been, instead of it being something that's, yay, victorious, it'd have been a toil because God wasn't in it. He wasn't with me. So what's next is preparation and planning. So what don't you do well? So in your prayer and asking for God to approve you, you need to say, okay, I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need some people. I'm going to need some favor. I'm going to need some opportunities. And, as much as people play on social media, I'm really working when I'm on social media. I mean, I respond to cute things, fun things too, but I'm looking for God to provide me an opportunity, and people are posting businesses online. And so I'm looking for that. So these are the big rocks or the big things I want to do in my next, because he's told me so. Then therefore I need to plan and prepare for it. I need to know how much money I need. I need to know how many people I'm going to need. I need to know where I need to be, as opposed to where the opportunity is. What's the provision of the opportunity? Not just the money, but what is the procedure for the opportunity? Okay, so that's how much money it costs, but what do I need to do to participate in it? And then some things that I've thought I should participate in, I was like, whoa, I need to hold up. So number one, pray for God's approval. And good morning for those of you all who are joining me. Hey, love, Karen. Minister Karen Dixon Brown. Good morning, love. So good to have you. So number one, praying for God's approval. And the ancient times, they needed a prophet to pray. But today, I need prayer partners, and Karen Brown is one of those people that praying for us, praying with us. Let's join and yoke our prayers together and seek the Lord together. And if one of us gets the answer before the other one, we tell the other one, whatever it is. So, and then number two, preparation and planning. We've got to plan it out. We just can't throw things together unless God says, okay, you're going to do this, this, and that now, and then we're going to head. If he tells us that, we just need to move quickly. But you need to be prepared before it happens. I tell people, especially my coaching clients, my coaching clients, thank you, love. My coaching clients is that you got to act like it's already here. So what if you do win? It's like, back in the 80s and 90s, it was the Oprah effect. Well, the God effect is in effect all the time. So if the God effect, he's not going to bring it to you until you're prepared for it, prepared to receive it. And sometimes you don't think you're prepared for it, but you have everything that you need. When he brings it to you, you're going to be ready for it, or you're going to have the resources to make it happen and to get that done. So preparation and planning requires that that you sit down and that you pray, but you're going to actually put some action in your preparation. Do you need schooling? Do you need to take a webinar? Do you need to get a coach? Do you need to take a class? What do you need to do? And seeing it before it happens. I can't wait for things to get here until they happen. I tell authors all the time, okay, you need some kind of one sheet, or if you can't do the whole media kit, you need to have a one sheet that looks very nice and very well done, just in case media needs it. Well, they were like, well, nobody's interviewing me right now. Yeah, because you don't have a media kit or the one sheet done. You don't have the information they need, because the media is not going to come to you ready. And sometimes it comes and you're not ready. So you don't want to be getting ready. You want to be in preparation. You want to say, okay, these are the things I need. What do people where I'm going do? How do they act? What do they have prepared? Do they have good quality professional headshots done? Do they have the website already up and going? do they have? What do they have? And you need to decide, am I preparing for this? Is this a 1 month thing? Can I get this done in 3 months? Can I get this done in 6 months? Start where you start, but you need to be preparing for the next level. You need to be preparing for what is coming up next. And you have to really be prepared for it. Mind, body, money, spirit, energy. You just got to be prepared for it. Okay, so you can tell this is a hot topic for me because I'm in that preparation mode. Summertime is preparation mode for me. Everybody else is on vacation, and I hope to do some of that rest and recovery soon. But otherwise, in the meantime, I'm preparing for 2022. And then what is not 2022? What's 2023? If I'm living and the Lord hadn't returned, what are we going to be doing? Where are we going to be headed? Okay. And then push. Go for it. Push. Now, after you push, you may have to take pauses along the way. So, push as hard as you can, but then you need to stop and say, okay, what worked with that? What didn't work with that? Okay, what do we need to do better next time? And what don't we need to do at all? Or what do we need to do instead? So as you push, you got to take pauses along the way. You got to take stops. You got to take pauses along the way and then go back to pushing. Shift, pivot, whatever you call it. Okay, I'm redirecting, whatever you got to do, but keep pushing. Don't stop. Because I find that, good morning. Yeah. I find that you don't want to, this is just me. You don't want to lose your momentum. Even if you stop something, make sure that's a consistent something that you do all the time. Even if it's just out there every morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? The sun is shining. Hear the birds singing. Let's go. If you do that every day, even if you don't launch anything new, even if you're not ready for that program, even though the website is not up, do what you actually can push and do. But don't stop everything. And I know you have to take pauses along the way. I've had to do it too as well. But while you're taking pauses on the big things, make sure that there's some little consistent things that are happening that may open some doors for those great big things. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. I hope that definitely makes sense. And then after you pushed and you're like, yay, it was greater. It was a lesson. I need to do something better. Ponder and have some reflection and reporting. Ponder. Have some time, a reflection, and then actually report. Even if it's reporting to yourself, open up a Google Doc that's free and map it out. What happened in that project? The authors of BK Roberson Publishing and Royal Media Publishing know that after I do a series of events and some strange things happen or some different thing happen, I'm subject to just go and produce a video and put it up in our private Facebook group. That's kind of my reflection. Sometimes I'm writing it out. Sometimes it's just personally for me, but sometimes it's for a group to share. Sometimes it may be here that I'm sharing because I'm in the middle of my preparing for my next. Okay, we're almost in the second month. We're headed toward, this is the last week of the first month of the third quarter. We're headed into the second month of the third quarter. Fourth quarter, what are you going to launch? What you going to do? What you going to have if you're in business? If you're a nonprofit, what's the fourth quarter going to do? Do you have your donation letters out? Do you have your donation request letters out? There's some new grants you need. What needs to be for fourth quarter? Are you ready for taxes? What's your money look like? What's your money not look like? Okay. And then what are you going to be launching for first quarter? So pondering and reflection. Keep pushing, but you got to stop and ponder and reflection. Okay, this is not going to work for right now. I don't have the energy. I don't have the money. I don't have that for right now. That moves to fourth quarter. So what's your next? And realize, just like we started from the top, it's a journey. It is a journey. It is not a sprint. It's a long haul journey, whether it's a 3-day journey or some portions in the Bible said it was a long journey. And that's your life. It could be compared to and likened it to your life, a long, extensive journey. So therefore, you got to be prepared for it. You cannot spend everything every dime you get and you not have anything when somebody says this thing costs $10. Are you ready for it? No, I'm sorry. I don't have the money for it right now. I don't have the time for it right now. I don't have the energy for it right now. And you have to be ready with your no as well as your yes. Because on this journey, you're going to have to make those decisions. No or yes. So push. I'm Julia Royston. I hope that helps you today, getting you on your journey for your next. And, you know, I often say it, and I'll say it again. I'll say it all the time because some of you may not heard it. You might not have the money for the beach. You may not have the money to go and take a vacation, as you've seen a whole lot of people doing on social media, which I congratulate. But get your peanut butter and jelly sandwich and go down to the nearest creek or go to a park and sit with a journal, a little, here's mine. I'm in the blue one. It's got dates on it and everything. I'm in my blue journal right now. And take that with a pen and go. I did it the other day, not too long ago. I said, no, I'm going to lunch, but I'm going to lunch by myself. I'm going to sit outside. I don't want to talk to nobody because I want to talk to the Lord. I want him to tell me and lead me and guide me and help me remember what I have on my plate and what is working on for my next. What should I be preparing for, leading up to, and getting ready for? Because it's a journey. I'm in it for the long haul. As they say, I'm in it to win it. I hope that helps you. Talking about and speaking of what next, Live Your Best Life is coming up next at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen on envision-radio.com or Simple Audacity, tuner.com, MyTuner Radio, radio.gardenac, Get Me Radio, Media U, or you can download the Envision Radio. Yeah, the Envision Radio app at Google, on the Google Play Store. Now, we're not on Apple yet, but download it in the Google Play Store and listen to Live Your Best Life at 10 a.m. or any of the phenomenal programming heard 24/7 on Vision Dash Radio, where praise meets talk. And then coming up at 11 a.m. is Miss Cheryl Underwood and Spiritual Nourishment. She has a shout out line, a church shout out line, or just a general empowerment, inspirational shout out line at 1-855-743-7951. That's 855-Cheryl1. Shout out your church and shout out your ministry and give her some encouraging words too as well. And then on regiaradio.com at 3 p.m. West African time is Live Your Best Life Africa. Yeah, to all my brothers and sisters everywhere and around the world. Yep, I'm international. Live Your Best Life is syndicated in Nigeria on regiaradio.com. Today, I have 4 phenomenal authors and their fiction series that's going to be heard on regiaradio.com, 3 p.m. West African time, which is the same time as 10 a.m., I'm sorry, Eastern Standard Time, or 7 a.m. West Coast time, or all the times Mountain and Central and time in between. So be blessed and all of that. Coming up this week, got a whole lot going on. This week, I'm on the move this week. I am traveling over my left shoulder. I'm traveling to Charlotte, North Carolina, so the Black Child Book Fair. I'm on tour with them July 31st, 10 a.m. to, I think we go to like 4 p.m. In Charlotte, North Carolina. Visit my Facebook page for more information. So I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina on Saturday, and then on Sunday I am going to be at a female veterans event on Sunday, August the 1st in Charlotte from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. So be on the lookout for that. But coming up even before that, Monday, July 26th, I'm super excited. The Trailblazers of Shacklet Elementary, Shacklet Elementary FRC, headed by Miss Angela Eddings, is going to be interviewed. We're going to be live tomorrow at their virtual book launch. I'm super excited with these elementary school students. They've had the experience of writing and the whole publishing process. And Ms. Fred said, when is our books going to be available? Well, baby, we launch in July 26th. So you'll have the opportunity to meet them, meet these authors. We're going live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on July 26th. Meet the authors of Trailblazers. So they're trailblazers. They're the generation now, not necessarily generation next. They're generation now because they've got ideas on how they want to make trailblaze their life and make this world a better place. The links to all my worlds are at solo.to/Julia A. Royston. If you would like to have a conversation about me publishing your book or helping you with your business, go to talkwithroyston.com and let's have a conversation and get your book on the move or get your business on the move. After 13 years in this business, and really I've been in the entrepreneurial life with my own family. My dad was an entrepreneur and teacher, and I guess I followed in his footsteps, did the same exact thing. I'm now in full-time entrepreneurship, but I had taught and retired from teaching 3 years ago. So I feel like after 13 years, I have something to say and something to help you along your business and book journey. So reach out to me. Good morning, Miss Elgina. Be sure and listen to Beauty for Ashes on Envision Radio on Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello, Miss Yvette Lewis. How are you, love? Yeah, we international, Karen. Yes, we are. Thank you so much on my upcoming events. Yeah. And thank you so much, Yvette. It's good to see you too, love. And then while I'm still talking about upcoming events, I'll be in Fayetteville, North Carolina on August 13th and 14th. So I'm going to be kind of in the Carolinas, Georgia, and all that good stuff for the next 2 weeks. So super excited about that. But y'all know, I have my laptop, will travel. Nothing's going to stop me from doing what I need to do. So all the authors, don't get nervous. Don't get upset at all. She's leaving me. I'm just leaving the city. I'm not leaving you. I remember I'm remote. I can do business anywhere in the world. That's the beauty of technology. So yeah, I'm going to be on the road. Yeah. Yes. I'm going to be on the road for the next couple weeks, but don't worry. I got you. I'm holding it down. As they say, have Wi-Fi. I have my own hotspot. I'm good to go. We making it happen, making it do what it do. So you all be blessed. Have a phenomenal, awesome week. Head on over to envision-radio.com and listen to Live Your Best Life. My guest today is Mr. Banning Scott. That's B.L. Scott. He is the author of 5 books. Yeah, we published all 5 of them. And he's really talking about end times and seeing, having dreams, visions from God to help us as we head into end times for God soon, very soon return. You all be blessed. You know, I love you all, and pray God's speed and safety and his favor upon your life and everything you put your hands to do. My ultimate goal is that you live your best life. Have a great day.